can I look it up really fast?
That's it.
So, you want me to do
Yeah.
I would say my theme song is Flame by Sebado. No one's ever heard of that song. It's an awesome song. So, I'm Jennifer Braggin. I am a technical communications manager for the Microcontamination Control Division at Entegris. A simple way to think about a semiconductor is like a switch. It's a tiny switch that processes information. It turns on and off, and it helps translate those on and off into numbers, zeros and ones, to give directions or to remember information. And the semiconductor device is built onto a chip, and that chip is in everything. So, Entegris makes products that help semiconductor manufacturers make the semiconductor. So we don't build the semiconductor. We are a partner throughout the entirety of the supply chain. So we make things like chemicals that are used to build the semiconductor, filters that clean those chemicals, valves and tubing that transport the chemicals, the engineered boxes that hold the wafers that semiconductors are built on. If you were to walk into a semiconductor factory, everywhere that you could look around, you could see something that Entegris has made. I loved school. Math and science were my favorite subjects. I knew in 7th grade that I was going to be an engineer. Every semester we had to research a new career. So I was looking up biologists and I came to biomedical engineer. And what I saw there was a person who loved math and science, who was making a product or working on research that would help other people's lives. And I just decided, that's it. So I was set on being a biomedical engineer. And then in high school, when I started looking at different colleges and learning about, different types of engineering, I wasn't as interested in biomedical engineering as I was in material science and engineering. It was the diversity of material science. If I say materials, everything is made of a material. The endless possibilities of what materials provide to the world, I like that. I like that diversity. I'm not a specialist, I really am a generalist, and material science spoke to that for me. So I majored in material science and engineering at Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Ultimately, when I graduated, the jobs that were available were mostly in the semiconductor manufacturing industry. So I was hired as an engineer at IBM Microelectronics. But while at IBM, I pursued a master's degree in engineering science, specifically focused on microelectronics manufacturing. So during the day, I was making semiconductors, and at night, I was studying how to make semiconductors. And then again, I still have a lot of curiosity. When I became a manager, I wanted to learn about what is it like to be a manager. So I pursued a master's in engineering management through Tufts University. I was learning about all the people and companies involved in building a semiconductor. So I have a particular interest, again, in figuring out how things work and then teaching other people how it works, and then helping them use that knowledge for the betterment. And Entegris found that valuable. Really, my job is to solve problems primarily with communication. So I help our technical teams teach other technical people. I create a framework to help them share this information, and then I teach them how to teach it. There's always a lot of meetings, or I might be recording a video of myself teaching a topic or coaching someone else in a video recording, either to communicate just to Entegris about what we're doing, updates in the community, or also to provide information to perhaps our customers or external partners as well. And also in the past, I might travel to our other global sites for training events to make sure that the training event goes smoothly and the students are understanding the materials. Being a good communicator as an engineer or scientist sets you apart from all the others. If you are brilliant, you're a brilliant scientist or engineer, and you have a great idea, but you can't communicate it to someone else, it's almost as if you never had that idea. You need other people, you need other skill sets. So if you're able to effectively write an email, write a paper, present at a conference, or talk to anyone, you are going to be much more successful, I think, as an engineer or a scientist. So it's really very important to work on these communication skills for your career. Thanks so much for listening to me today. I really look forward to answering your questions in the future.
We'd love to hear your questions. Make sure to submit or upvote to have the presenter answer them.